Dude, Donald Trump is a cuck. Just like the other presidents, he's a part of the oligarchs, as I knew he'd be. And these little alt-right bitches, they'll go as far as the white supremacist overlords who actually matter will allow them to go before they're cut off and ignored again. And that idiot Alex Jones will probably meet the same fate as the former government disinformation shield Bill Cooper. As soon as Trump made that stupid announcement to send more troops to Afghanistan, which he already did, it's the continued doctrine that Obama started. I knew some shit was up. The USA is making way too much money from Afghan heroin, and with the Azerbaijan-Bulgarian pipeline via Farhad Azima, who's providing plausible deniability for NATO and the CIA by getting American weapons to ISIS on Silkway Airlines as well as Turkish Airlines for the sole purpose of government change in Syria. There's no way they'd fucking leave. Let's see the situation in Syria. You look at Raqqa, where the U.S. military is currently massacring civilians, bombing them, just like they did in Iraq, like they did in Abu Ghraib, where the soldiers were raping teen boys in front of their parents, in front of their mothers, before raping them and then covering it up and torturing Bradley Manning for exposing it. Yeah, that's right. That's right, asshole. America rapes kids all the time, especially the military. The U.S. military is full of scumbags. And you gotta ask yourself who benefits from this dumbass war. You gotta look at it in detail. The white supremacist has been interested in all of Central Asia for a long time, but can never take full control of it. The CIA used Gulen schools in Azerbaijan to take control of that country's oil. They're working on Armenia right now. And we all know about what happened in Iran. We know about Operation Cyclone in 1979, where that bitch, Jimmy Carter, and the policy continued under Ronald the Retard Reagan, creating and arming terrorist groups in Afghanistan to fight the Soviets, that the CIA had baited into going into Afghanistan after taking out the communist government. I mean, it's all there. Now, first off, I said many times, the war on terrorism is bullshit, and every single terrorist group that we claim to fight openly is funded by America and its tributaries known as NATO. It's why all of a sudden there's Boko Haram in Africa, in West Africa, Al-Shabaab in East Africa, ISIS in Asia. They all have similar BS agendas because they're all backed, armed, funded, trained by the United States government as well as NATO. And they got that fucking asshole McMasters. Let me tell you something. McMasters ain't shit. McMasters is a chicken hog bitch who ain't never won a war in his goddamn life. And it's funny because he wrote a book on the BS that got us into the Vietnam War called The Dereliction of Duty. This fucking beta cuck is doing the exact same shit he castigated McNamara for. But it makes sense, because as we all know, the U.S. military has never had any integrity. It's the same military that bombed black citizens in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's right, that's what they did. And so, yeah, don't trust those fuckers. The government, in general, is a sham and nothing but a dog and pony show by the oligarchs to do what they want at your expense. The little bitch-ass think tanks like the CFR, Heritage Foundation, and CAP all white supremacist organizations are who really run the show by coming up with ideas to facilitate the agenda of the white supremacist oligarchs. And on top of that obvious shit, Afghan has tons of natural resources, tons of minerals, gold, copper, iron, lithium, bauxite, natural gas reserves, and of course opium, which, as I mentioned, America makes tons of money off, which big pharmaceutical companies need for their heroin sellers, like pain pills, morphine, shit like that, as well as obviously street level drugs, which white supremacist elite love to pump into white communities. Pat Tillman was the guy that exposed the fact that the military guards the poppy seeds from the Taliban who burns the crop. The CIA comes during the harvest, takes it to Azerbaijan where it's processed into heroin and sent to America and Europe via Bulgaria. Russia is currently facing a massive heroin epidemic. This is by design. They can't take Russia head on, so they flood them with dope. But Russia ain't innocent, because at the top level, even though those oligarchs don't see eye to eye with American oligarchs, some of those people are working together. It's a confederacy, not a one-world government. Now, one thing that everybody knows at this point is that the Americans have always been balls deep in the drug trade. Warren Delano, FDR's grandfather, founded his fortune on smuggling opium into China. Even Wallace Ford, aka Fard Muhammad, the white frontman for the Nation of Islam, a group founded by the FBI to attract and round up black radicals, sold heroin in Los Angeles, which is why they caught him and made him go join Drew Ali's movement, and eventually killed Drew Ali for the Bureau of Investigation. While Bill Donovan was also a drug dealer, as was the homosexual piece of trash J. Edgar Hoover. Oh, this is all true. And it shouldn't be any surprise that while Bill Donovan was one of the people, along with those guys from Yale who helped put Mao Zedong into power in China. That's right. This is the truth. This is... Fucking Latin music sucks. Latin music is fucking garbage. It's fucking trash. Latin music's probably the shittiest genre of music on earth. I just gotta be real. Latin music completely fucking sucks. But anyway, all this fucking drug trading and the antics of Wild Bill Donovan is what inspired Dulles to do the Iran-Contra scandal and to start the counterculture movement, which was created by the government to destroy the anti-war movement by promoting wanton drug use and dropping out of society, which got them out of the hair of the weapons contractors and government officials. Even with CIA control. Even with CIA control of the media via Operation Mockingbird. Actually, not even Operation Mockingbird. They've always had control of the media, because the Graham family used to own the Washington Post, so they were tied to the OSS. So it's always been a propaganda outfit for the war machine, whether it's Fox News, MSNBC, Washington Post, New York Times. It's all connected to the government. But anyway, even with their tight-knit control of the media, they couldn't control the anti-war movement. They couldn't stop the message of the anti-war protesters, so they had to break those guys up, and by flooding them with dope and then arresting them, they were able to do so. And of course, it gave them a reason to attack innocent people and to attack black leaders. So it's all connected. And I'm about to cut this into 2 parts. Bitch.